definitely underrated. Everybody loves Fred Flintstone. And those who don't are fucking idiots. Fred is cool. I mean, Fred is a boss. He's confident and he's a loyal friend. You know, he treats Barn like shit a little bit. You know, he's not he's not completely emotionally there for Wilma, but he's very good to Dino. I don't know how old he was when he impregnated Wilma with Pebbles, but he seemed to be a pretty good father. Maybe he had ran through all the holes in bedrock and he was ready to settle down. Definitely underrated. I have not had any close encounters and I'm pissed. And I'm trying to figure out what makes me not good enough for aliens. I definitely don't want to think it's anything negative about me, you know, because I'm doing everything that you would possibly do to get abducted. I read all the shit, I stay out late by myself. I have a little keyboard and I play the do-do-do-do-do all the time. Underrated. I've never taken a dog to a spa, but once I put a splint on a dog's leg. We had a wild crack dog when I was younger. And it might have been like my mom's satire, but it's like, what's wrong with this dog? His mama was a crackhead. You know, so in my mind as a child, I'm thinking, wow, his mother's a crackhead? So whenever the doorbell rang or somebody would knock at the door, the dog would jet to the door really quickly, you know, just really excited. And one time, my uncle was on some kind of drugs or something, but he thought that it was an enemy at the door. But as soon as I opened the door, the dog runs to the door. My uncle dives across the couch and closes the door on the dog's leg. Champagne was the dog's name. Champagne's leg got caught in the door and she let out this yowl. So I got 2 popsicle sticks. I took the end of a blanket, like this part of the blanket, tore it off, wrapped it around the 2 popsicle sticks, you know, straightened out her leg. She nipped me. I still have the bite right here. So I wrapped the splint around her leg, and I took one of my little brother's baby socks. And I put one of the booties on Champagne, and she kind of walked around like that for a while. And that's when I became a healer. Definitely underrated. And they caused one of the worst accidents that has ever happened in the history of stomach accidents. I was driving one day, one night actually, and I had a doobie in my ashtray. But I never smoked in front of the children back then. I don't smoke now. And I was taking the children home, and it was down a long, dark road. And there were no cars around or anything, so we live in the woods. And I'm driving, and all of a sudden, I see them people behind me, flashing them red and blue lights. And I pull over, and I have a doobie in the ashtray, and the only thing I can think of is to eat it. And it tasted like sulfur, and it was horrible, and I swallowed it, and I ate it. And I turned around to tell the kids to put their seatbelts on, and it was Puma back there doing this with them LA gears. It wasn't the cops, it was the light-up fucking shoes. And my stomach was hurting for a long time. Totally underrated. I don't think people have seriously dealt with his disability. The stuttering, it's not just a stuttering, that's a result of something. Something happened to him. I just don't think, you know, people really cared a lot about it. You know, we laugh because that's all, folks. I mean, but it was at Porky's expense. It was a cry for help. And he was probably faking a lot of times, too, because they do that, just like you said, to get attention. And sometimes it's sexual attention. I heard it's caused by blue balls. I've never had it, so I don't know for sure. And especially a pig having blue balls, you know, that would probably make you stutter. Underrated, because it does not only track your period, it also tracks ovulation, and it also tracks fertility and PMS. There's a little alarm. You can set it to say whatever you want it to say, and the alarm comes up and the message comes across your phone. 7 days before your period, you can say whatever you want to tell yourself and to remind yourself. Bitch, calm down. It's just PMS, or whatever you want to say. My message for ovulation says, here, kitty, kitty. My message for your period is red light special. Landlines are underrated. It used to be a time when somebody knew if you was mad when you hung up. Dang, you could slam it down. God damn it. You know, but you can't do that. It's not gonna be the same thing. So we're never gonna throw our cell phones or slam it to do anything with that. So what do you do with that aggression? What do you do with that frustration? You go on social media and you start to troll people and treat people mean. Because you couldn't just do a simple thing like hang up in somebody's face hard in the motherfucker. And I do it so hard, I tell everybody in the room, y'all get back, get back. Ah! It's so good. Hold on, right? Say, hold on. What you say? Hold on. Say what? Hold on. Ah! Underrated. I want to produce one. Direct and produce one of those airline safety videos. Because they're starting to get really creative. I would fuss at the people because the people are not listening usually. You're doing something else. I would talk to them, talk shit to them. I would say, buckle your motherfucking seatbelt right now. You, buckle your seatbelt. You see this shit up here? When this shit drop down, you put this shit on your mouth first. Don't put it on your baby mouth first. You see this vest I got on? You gonna blow on this bitch like this or like this. If that don't work, pull these two tabs right here, okay? Don't pull that shit if you don't mean nothing. Don't pull the thing out unless you plan to bang bombs over Baghdad. You see what I'm saying?